Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So yeah, let's have another Bitcoin on track watch party kasi right now, I think appropriate time ngayon para mag-do a live kasi it's a Sunday and mas feel ko actually mag-live ngayon. So let's do a quick live siguro muna for today. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation down below by clicking the dollar sign. Pwede kayo mag-donate sa channel if you want to support the things that I've been doing here. So yeah, just click the dollar sign if you want to donate. And yeah, siguro let's dive into different topics dito, especially with the crypto market as we are currently still moving sideways. Though nalalaro natin yung ating pump and dump consolidation niya. So nakita natin pump, dump, nalalaro natin siya exactly. So right now we are playing those intra volatility, but yeah, let's now talk about the macro cycle naman kasi we have been focusing more with the very short term price action, but I think we need to give siguro we need to give justice to other coins naman na yung gusto nyong tingnan. So papasadahan natin sila yung mga gusto nyong tingnan na coins. But hey guys, let me know guys in the comment down below, are you currently buying altcoins or Bitcoin? Or if are you buying both, or are you still waiting for a dip pa din? So let me know ano yung tingin nyo guys yung binibili nyo. And yeah, that is for the crypto market. Let's now talk about the macro scale muna. Just a quick movement. So as you can see guys, you can still see now we are still holding the line for the Bitcoin price. So right now, the crypto market is still bullish kasi remember, our definition of a bullish or bearish movement is if we are holding the line dito sa ating 50-week moving average, then we are still bullish. Kasi look at this. In the historical data, we are always bullish when we are above this yellow line. You can also say na you can follow the bull market support band of the 20-week and 21-week EMA. Pero you get the idea na we are still holding the line, indicating na we are still bullish. It's just still a pullback. So right now, I'm still following what I've been saying na we are still holding the line. So right now, we are still looking good right now. So that is for the Bitcoin price. Let's now talk about the very short term. Kasi diba, sa previous analysis natin, we were following this. Ito, meron tayong declining price and then increasing RSI, indicating na we might see a bullish trend reversal. And look at that one, guys. It played out exactly as predicted. So congratulations, guys, if you have traded that. So yeah, right now, if you are trading for the very short term, that was a very good swing tradable opportunity. You can also see that in the very short time frame, especially in the early time frame, you can see na we played that bullish divergence exactly. So if you have been trading for the very short term, then congratulations if you have traded that. But remember, iba yung trading profile natin when it comes to long term and short term. So this one, itong analysis na yun is for the short term. Yung kanina, ito naman is for the short term. So right now for the short term, we are looking very good. Diba sabi ko target natin was within around the 50K area. So let's draw this area. So let's look at this price range. Look at this, around the 50K area, ating resistance. And we actually tried touching that, but yeah, we played that one out exactly. So congratulations if you traded that. So right now, what's next for the Bitcoin price? So diba sabi ko sa inyo, I'm still expecting more noises dito sa ating movement, and we expect more consolidation, and we can actually still maximize itong pump and dump movement. But right now, I think we are seeing this rising channel forming kay Bitcoin price in the very short term, in the early time frame. So let's say ayun, meron tayong rising channel or ascending channel. So that is actually a swing tradable opportunity. I think it's swing tradable in the 15-minute time frame if you're going to follow for the very short term. So ayun, for the very short term, that is swing tradable kasi of course, you can buy at the support and then sell at the resistance for the very short term kay Bitcoin. And kaya mas maganda mag-trade kay Bitcoin kasi very predictable yung kanyang movement. So if you are very safe in trading or low risk ka, I think Bitcoin is the best place to trade kasi look at this. Very talaga. Sobrang predictable yung kanyang movement. So right now, you can actually play that one out by buying at the support and then selling at the resistance for the very short term. Pero on top of that, in the bigger time frame, you can see na we are still playing some noises. This is just more of a consolidation pa din. But yeah, that is for the Bitcoin price. You can actually do that. And then, I think ang pinaka-massive time to sell, best time to sell is pag nag-reach na tayo ng 70 threshold sa RSI. So right now, wala pa tayo doon. So ako, nag-open ako ng long position with Bitcoin kahapon. Kasi nagkaroon tayo ng bullish divergence. Same goes with Ethereum. Pero kinulose ko na siya kagabi din. Kasi yeah, I think I'm satisfied na rin with the profits. So, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum with the lowest fees possible, the best place to trade it is actually in Bingbon. Kasi dito mas mura yung Bitcoin trading fees. Kasi 'di ba, kay Binance ang mahal ng Bitcoin trading fees as compared to Bingbon or Bybit. Actually, meron din akong position kay Bybit na kinulos ko na lang din kanina umaga. So, pinapost ko naman siya actually dun sa ating Telegram group, lahat ng update natin, especially sa mga positions ko. So, right now, I'm actually just waiting for another opportunity to come. Pero yeah, that is for the Bitcoin price. Now, let's talk about the altcoin market naman. Kasi, alam ko marami sa inyo gusto mag-altcoin, especially lumalabas sa poll natin ngayon na 50% of you are buying altcoins instead of Bitcoin. So with that being said, let's talk about altcoin by looking at the Bitcoin dominance first. So as you can see, ito yung sinasabi natin kahapon na meron tayong nagpo-form na meron tayong wedge na nagpo-form at the daily time frame. So you can see na we are right now increasing, indicating na you should be now investing back with Bitcoin. Or ibig sabihin yan, mas marami tayong profits makukuha kay Bitcoin kasi look at this. This is increasing. So, if we are seeing an increasing Bitcoin dominance, it would mean na Bitcoin is going to perform better against altcoins. Or in other words, mas malaking kikitain natin kay Bitcoin as compared to altcoins. Pero if pababa to, if let's say pababa to, nag-decline to pababa, then doon tayo mas kikita sa altcoins. Or ibig sabihin nun, altcoins will perform better against Bitcoin. Kasi remember, Bitcoin dominance is a fundamentals. It's an indicator of determining if Bitcoin will perform better or altcoins will perform better. So right now, we are increasing, indicating na Bitcoin is going to perform better. Indicating na right now, you should be investing or trading Bitcoin instead of altcoins. Kasi mas ramdam yung profits ngayon sa Bitcoin if you're going to follow this chart. So right now, yun yung sinasabi ng chart natin. And di ba previously, nakita kayo na malalaking pump sa mga metaverse coins like Gala, Mana, and it's actually because of this declining Bitcoin dominance. The reason why nag-pump sila was because of this red movement. So, yun yung dahilan kaya bakit tayo nakita ng movement pataas. So, yeah, right now, we are still playing everything exactly pa din. You can see na Bitcoin still moving the way how we wanted it to be. Altcoin market is playing out exactly with itong ating wedge na fina-follow ever since the start. And then, yeah, so far, looking good pa din tayo for everything right now. Now, let's talk about Ethereum naman. Kasi, of course, if you're going to talk about altcoins, the best altcoin na ating pwedeng ipag-usapan is actually Ethereum. So, with that being said, let's look at Ethereum. So, as you can see, Ethereum is actually trying to break up, especially after forming this, nagkaroon tayo ng bullish divergence. Pero, di ba, sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, wala tayong bullish divergence in the 4-hour time frame, indicating na it's actually just for the very short term. Diba sabi ko sa inyo? And look at that. We actually saw a trend reversal exactly. Ayun o. Nag-trend reversal tayo to the upside. We actually saw, I think that is roughly around ilang percent na pump yan for the very short term. That is around 5% pump. So, pwede mo ma-maximize yan. Ako, min-maximize ko siya by doing leverage trading in Bybit as well as kay Binance. So, if nag-times 5 leverage ka dyan, makakuha ka actually ng 15% gains. So far, so good na rin yun. Okay na rin siya. Pero right now kasi, di ba, look at this. Since the Bitcoin dominance is right now increasing, mapapag-iwanan yung mga altcoins natin sa galaw ni Bitcoin. So right now, if you can see, while Bitcoin is performing better sa ating very short term, look at this. Let's go back at the very short term and look at the hourly for our time frame. You can see na sa ating hourly, we are still increasing kay Bitcoin while Ethereum is actually moving sideways. So, you can see ating effect ng Bitcoin dominance is ramdam na ramdam sa altcoins. Kasi look at this. For altcoins, we are just moving sideways while Bitcoin is moving upward. So, yun yung effect ng Bitcoin dominance. So, right now, this is indicating na you should be trading more with the Bitcoin price action. And still, if we're going back to Bitcoin and still expecting a resistance pa din within the 50 to 51K, as you can see, we are still playing that one out exactly pa din. So right now, things are still looking good right now with our analysis. So yeah, wala naman ako ikaka-worry ngayon kung tutuusin. But yeah, that is right now for the Bitcoin and Ethereum price action. We still have a massive support at the $4,000 area kay Ethereum. So very swing tradable opportunity by buying at the support and then selling at the resistance. And yeah, right now, nag-close na din ako ng Ethereum position ko I think that's kagabi. Nag-close na din ako kahapon kasi 'di ba sabi ko sa inyo, take profits along the way and then trend reversals. So right now, looking at this in the 15-minute time frame, yeah, not much to talk about. I think it's more of a sideways action. I think ang magandang gamitin dito is Bollinger Band if you're going to move sideways. But yeah, right now, we are still moving sideways with the crypto market. And yan yung ating galaw for Ethereum. Now, let's look into the comment section and tingnan natin yung mga suggestions nyo. So, people are saying Cardano, Polkadot. Sige, let's look at Cardano. I think ang magandang tingnan kay Cardano is not actually this short term, but it's actually the MA chart. It's actually a combination of the different moving average chart. So let's look at Cardano USD. So right now we are still at the divergence pa din. But it's actually broke down. So yeah, it's not looking good right now for Cardano. If honestly speaking, kasi look at that, declining pa din tayo. It's actually still bleeding. What's weird actually is wala tayong nakikitang sell volume dito kay Cardano as compared to other coins like SLP, 'di ba? Nagkakaroon sila ng nagkakaroon ng sell volume. Pero dito kay Cardano, as you can see, no one is actually selling pretty much. So it's not actually a good thing to sell if you're going to ask me, if you're going to look at the chart. Still, ilang weeks na nakalipas, wala pa din tayong nakikitang sell volume kay Cardano, indicating na no one is actually selling. So, it's not actually a good thing to sell. Diba, kay SLP, ang daming sell volume lumalabas from time to time. Pero look at this, Cardano has still no sell volume. So, I don't think na we are going to sell pa sa ngayon. Ako, hindi pa ako nag-sell ng Cardano ko. Nag-sell ako ng Cardano ko nung nag-peak tayo dito, diba, nung, I think that was last month. Sabi ko sa inyo, it's time to take profit kasi yun nga, nagkaroon tayo ng massive pump, and of course, that was a time to take profit. Nagbaya ako ng dip. Nagbaya ako at around the 1.5 area, and yeah, right now it's at the 1.34, and currently we are below the 50-week MA. So right now, 50-week MA is going to act as a resistance ngayon. So yeah, right now we are leaning towards this consolidation area ng previous consolidation ng Cardano price action. So yeah, right now, it's not looking good if you're going to ask me. I'm expecting consolidation na dito. And I think ang lowest possible area natin is around the $1 area na talaga dito. And yeah, 50-week MA is going to act as a resistance. 1.52 is now a resistance area. So yeah, that is for the Cardano price action. Ano pa ba pwede natin tingnan dito? I think we can look at this falling channel forming with the Cardano price action. So you can see na we are still forming this falling channel, and we need a buy volume with breakout in order for this to, let's say, move to the upside. So right now, we are at this falling channel kay Cardano. You can see na we are playing that one out. Pero in order for this to flip bullish, we need buy volume as much as possible dito sa taas na area na in order for this to continue to the upside. So right now, wala pa tayo nakikitang ganung movement, and our target would be around the 2.1 area if this breaks to the upside. But our resistance na kailangan natin tingnan is actually the 1.5 as well as 1.65 and $2.1 area. So that is for the Cardano price action. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. So if you like the things that I'm doing, or if you want to support what I've been doing here, just click the $sign down below to leave a donation. So let's try to look other coins naman. May iba nagsasabi daw na VeChain. Sige, let's look at the VeChain din. Gusto ko din actually pag-usapan si VeChain. So let's look at VeChain right now. And as you can see, pretty much similar with the Ethereum price action. VeChain is actually moving sideways. Kasi nga, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, sa Bitcoin dominance is currently increasing. And sa previous analysis natin, nagkaroon tayo actually ng bullish divergence in the early time frame dito kay VeChain. Dito sa area na yan. Dito sa around ito. Declining price, increasing RSI. Wait, and increasing RSI dito sa part na yan. Kaya tayo nakita ng pump to the upside ng time na yon. Pero right now, I think the early time frame is going to move sideways for the very short term. I think ang maganda tingnan dito is actually the 4-hour time frame. So in the 4-hour time frame, we are still actually forming a bullish divergence. It's just a matter of time of when are we going to play this one out. But I think ang maganda tingnan ngayon dito is I think we are now forming a falling wedge kay V-chain. So look at this. V-chain is right now forming a falling wedge. So I think this is going to be a swing tradable opportunity, especially na meron tayong bullish divergence and then falling wedge. So right now, this is what I'm going to watch out for is we are going to still continue this falling wedge. We can still go down and still continue the bullish divergence, but at the same time, we are now forming this pattern. So if this breaks bullish, then our target is going to be by following itong movement na yan. So traditionally, ang target ng falling wedge is actually the top of the wedge. So if this breaks to the upside, then our target is around the 9 cents area. So siguro ito ang aking magiging next trade if we are going to follow this. So we can still go down and play that bullish divergence, but at the same time, we are still forming itong 4-hour time frame na falling wedge. So right now, I'm going to wait this one out if we are going to swing trade this. I think, but this is a swing tradable opportunity. And yeah, I'll follow this and I'll monitor this in the coming hours siguro. And I'll be trading this in BingX, especially in Bybit kasi doon mas mura ating trading fees. And as you can see, we are also forming on RSI resistance dito kay V-chain. So right now, we are currently forming somewhat of a imminent move anytime soon. So right now, yun yung maganda i-monitor dito. So V-chain is actually forming this possible opportunity in the coming days. Kasi look at this, you can see na it's around December 13 or 15. So right now, maganda siya i-monitor if we are going to play this one out. So that is for the V-chain price action. Thanks Paul Michael for the donation. Sige, let's look at NEAR. Sige, thanks for the donation, and because of the donation, sige, tingnan natin yung iyong suggestion. So let's look at NEAR USD and let's look at Binance chart. So right now for NEAR, you can see now we are forming this increasing price, declining RSI. That is not actually a good thing kasi traditionally that would indicate that we are going to see a bearish trend reversal to the downside. In that case, what would be our target? Our target would be the 50 MA. So as you can see in the 4-hour time frame, meron tayong bearish divergence forming, and then our support is currently around the 50 MA. So I think it's going to be more likely playing around the 9.5 area. 9.5 area siguro ang movement to the downside. So that would be a good shorting opportunity if this continues to the downside. Kasi look at that, we are overbought kay 4-hour time frame, especially nagkakaroon tayo ng bearish divergence. So ang pwede kasi dito na mangyari is pwede siya mag-decline and then mag-consolidate. At the same time, humabol yung 50 MA. That is also possible. So right now, yun yung ating magandang tingnan with NEAR. Especially na meron tayong sell volume na gaganap with NEAR. There's not much of a buy volume dito sa ating 4-hour time frame. So right now, yun yung ating siguro trading opportunity dito with NEAR is actually pretty bearish if you're going to look at the signals na nag-form ngayon dito kay NEAR. So yeah, that is for NEAR USDT. Let's look at other suggestions. And also, by the way guys, yung ating major partner is si Crypto.com. Mag-host mamaya na actually in last Formula 1 race of the season hosted by Crypto.com, which is actually our major partner, which is coincidentally the official partner of Formula 1. So, right now, sino tingin nyo yung susundan nyo? Who do you think will win? Is it Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton? So ako, if pina-follow nyo IG ko, siguro alam nyo sino yung prefer ko. Pero yeah, right now, meron tayong si Crypto.com more likely baka mag-host siya mamaya ng giveaway kay Crypto.com sa kanilang mga Facebook page or Twitter. So follow nyo siguro sila sa Facebook and as well as Twitter if meron silang giveaway. Kasi usually nagmimigay sila ng giveaway sa kanilang F1 race. And especially this is going to be the last F1 race of the season and it's a title decider. So yeah, major event mamaya for Crypto.com. So yeah, ako abangan ko siya mamaya 9 PM. Siguro mag-host ako ng watch party sa Instagram if you want to join our live mamaya. And you can see, pina-follow din siya ng mga ibang crypto influencers like Satoshi Stacker, The Moon, Crypto, Coindesk, and yeah, Ivan on Tech. Lahat ng mga sikat na influencers actually minamonitor ngayon sa Crypto.com. So yeah, Very big event mamaya kay Crypto.com, especially na yun yung last F1 race of the season. So, ako yung papanorin ko siya. But yeah, let's look at other coins. May nakita ko BNB. Sige, let's look at BNB. Thanks Paul Michael for the donation again. Thanks for the donation once again. So, let's look at BNB ngayon. Go Max Verstappen daw. Well, ako more on Lewis Hamilton ako eh. Though, tingin ko, kaya ni Verstappen mag-play. Kaya ni Verstappen kalabanin si Hamilton at i-challenge niya yung title. Pero, ang hirap din kasi sabihin eh, yung momentum na kay Hamilton. Pero yung mismong yung performance kagabi, mas magaling si Verstappen kagabi as compared to Hamilton, pero yung momentum na kay Hamilton, so ang hirap pa din sabihin. Pero yeah, let's look at BNB na ngayon. Let's look at this. Siguro, let's open this Bitcoin dominance chart at the same time. Open natin si BNB. So, diba sabi ko sa inyo, right now, this is the thing na hindi natin gusto makita na umaakyat si dominance. So, if umaakyat si dominance, mapapag-iwanan yung altcoins despite na may mga bullish indicators or bullish signals kay altcoins. Mas mag-perform better si Bitcoin as compared to altcoins. Kasi yun nga, pataas yung ating dominance. So, look at this. Nagkaroon tayo ng bullish divergence for the very short term kahapon sa early. And we played that one out exactly. Nagkaroon tayo ng movement to the upside. As you can see, that one played out. So, as you can see, we played that one out exactly. We have been actually playing everything exactly pa din with our analysis. Pero right now, I think mahihirapan to umakyat kasi look at this. Wala tayong bullish divergence forming in the 4-hour time frame. So, wala tayong exact indicators for a bullish trend reversal mas malaki. At the same time, increasing si Bitcoin dominance. So, increasing Bitcoin dominance indicating na hindi mag-perform better yung altcoin. So, right now, BNB is not performing well for the time being kasi yun nga, dominance is increasing as well as meron tayong resistance at the $577. So, right now, yun yung ating tinitingnan with the BNB price action, resistance at the 577 as well as at the 50 MA and wala tayong nakikitang bullish trend reversal signal. So, I expect more consolidation dito. In the very short term, siguro pwede natin gawin dito. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame at tingnan natin kung ano yung pwedeng swing trade dito. I think we can swing trade this ascending triangle na nag-form ngayon. So, ayun na. Meron tayo ascending triangle forming with the BNB price action. So, ayun o. So, I think we can swing trade this. So, if this breaks to the upside, then our target is going to be by getting the height of this triangle. Lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout. Then, our target is more likely around the $582. But if this breaks bearish, then our target is going to be more likely around the 547. So, right now, I think this is going to be a swing tradable opportunity with the BNB price action, especially na meron tayong ascending triangle forming for the very short term. I think this is going to be an imminent move for the very, very short term. Bitcoin sa 4 hours, meron daw na inverse head and shoulders. Let's look at the Bitcoin short term. Si short BTC USD, no? BTC USD. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Ako personally wala pa ako nakikitang inverse head and shoulders na nag-form kay Bitcoin ngayon. So you can see, ayun no. I think ang mas ideal dito is actually more of a double bottom. Kasi if this is a double bottom, then that would indicate na we might see a bullish trend reversal to the upside. Pero right now, I don't think na maganda siya sabihin na it's a double bottom ngayon. I think ang magandang tingnan dito would be descending triangle. It's too early to tell pa din. So right now, masyado pa maaga para magbigay ng conclusion to any patterns with the Bitcoin price. I think ang magandang talaga gawin ngayon is more of a swing tradable opportunity na sideways action niya. Ito. Kasi, yun nga eh. Kasi, tingnan nyo guys, sa ating weekly time frame, andun pa din tayo sa lowest level area. And take note, sa weekly time frame, medyo matagal yung movement na yan. So, patience lang talaga. But remember, time is on our side. So, while our investment can take time, in short term, pwede natin siya i-trade by swing trading at the support and then selling at the resistance, or pag nagkaroon tayo ng swing tradable opportunity, we can trade that. Pero right now, for the 4-hour time frame, wala ako nakikita inverse head and shoulders pa. I think ang mas maganda tingnan is more of a double bottom pero masyado pang maaga para sabihin na double bottom siya. Axie Infinity daw. Sige, let's look at Axie Infinity. Gusto ko din siya actually tingnan. So right now, kay Axie Infinity, dun tayo sa kanyang lower support level. So after this consolidation, nag-breakdown tayo to the downside, which is actually the similar move na nakita natin sa previous movement. Pero right now, in order for this to, let's see, makita tayo ng massive pump to the upside, kailangan niya ngayon bumalik dito sa consolidation area. Which is right now, we are not seeing that as of the time being. So right now, I think this is more likely getting invalidated itong movement na to. Kasi hindi niya ngayon naulit. Pero ang pwede natin tingnan dito is actually this new swing tradable opportunity. I think you can see na we are currently forming this descending triangle. So ito, descending triangle siya ngayon. Or falling wedge, pero I think this is more of a descending triangle. So you can actually swing trade this by buying the support and selling at resistance. However, ang magiging target nito would be that $121 dito for the VeChain, for VeChain tuloy, for Axie Infinity price action. So yeah, right now, ito yung ating kailangan tingnan with Axie Infinity. I think this is pretty bullish, especially na yun, no? Price is declining but RSI is increasing. But yun nga, ang problem nga lang kasi talaga natin dito is yung Bitcoin dominance. Hindi looking good yung Bitcoin dominance for the time being. So, mahirap sabihin to. Pero yeah, right now, if this breaks to the upside, then our target would be the $121 for the Axie Infinity price action. So, ano pa ba titingnan natin? Let's look at, sige, XRP. Tagal natin din natin si XRP. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. So for our XRP price action, yung previous analysis natin, we were following this rising wedge. Kasi yun nga, if this breaks bullish, then our target is around the 95 cents. But if this breaks bearish, our target would be around the 77 cents. Pero right now, we did not see any buy or sell volume. So let's now look at this in the early time frame. So yun nga, since Bitcoin dominance is increasing, then I think yun nga, mapag-iwanan sila more likely ng galaw ng Bitcoin, 'di ba? Kasi yun nga, pataas si Bitcoin, mapapag-iwanan si altcoins such as XRP. So I think ang maganda na ngayon tingnan dito is kay XRP, mag-form na tayo actually ng support and resistance area forming for the very short term. You can see now we currently have that area playing. So ayan, meron tayong support and then another resistance. So this is actually swing tradable opportunity. You can swing trade this, guys, by swing trading dito with the XRP price action. But yeah, right now, hindi pa ako nag-expect na massive pump with XRP. I think this is just more of a consolidation, if you're going to ask me. Thanks, JR Riveral, for the donation. VeChain, tapos na tayo kay VeChain. Napasada natin si VeChain kanina. And guys, if you want to stake CRO, the best place to stake CRO is actually in crypto.com, kasi dito kay crypto.com. If you are going to stake CRO, you can actually get this beautiful metal Visa card na pwede mo makuha. If you're going to stake CRO dito kay crypto.com, and it's not just CRO yung pwede nyo i-stake. Pwede nyo actually i-stake si Bitcoin, Ethereum, Axie Infinity. Pwede din kayo actually dito mag-trade na SLP. And if you're going to trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any other coins, you can actually earn up to 14.5 interest per annum. Mas competitive yung kanilang package when it comes to staking as compared to other platforms like Binance. So yeah, mas maganda dito yung staking rewards mo. And especially if nag-stake ka ng CRO, you can actually get this beautiful metal Visa card na makakuha ka ng benefits not only kay crypto.com but also in Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Airbnb, airport lounge access, and many more. May mga cashback pa yan. So, yeah, ang daming benefits ng staking ng CRO. It's not only sa account mo sa CRO. It's also with your lifestyle, especially sa inyong Spotify if magagamitin mo pang gym, or Netflix if magkakaroon ka ng family time. Sobrang helpful at ganda nitong crypto.com na na benefits. So that is for crypto.com. Now let's talk about ibang coins naman. And guys, if you want to claim bonus pala dito, up to $25 bonus kay crypto.com, you can actually use my sign up code, which is Gabs Crypto, or you can find that in the description down below. So let's talk about another coin naman na in demand na ang dami nagsasabi ngayon sa comment, which is Gala. So let's look at Gala na ngayon. So ito ba yung chart natin kay Gala? Wag tayo sa Coinbase. Gamitin natin si Binance chart. So, kay Gala, you can see now yung ating previous analysis natin by following the Fibonacci retracement area is actually playing out. Pero I think we can start forming a new Fibonacci retracement support. Kasi look at this, the Fibonacci retracement area na finalo natin previously, ito, nag-play out na siya dyan. Pero I think mas maganda na gumawa ng bago kasi nag-retrace tayo pataas. So, let's try to draw a new Fibonacci retracement. So, ito from the previous high to the lowest low. And then right now, andun na tayo sa actually, malapit na tayo sa 618 resistance ng Gala, which is around the 65 cents. So right now, may resistance tayo at the 65 cents. 59 cents is a Fibonacci resistance. Pero if na-break natin yan, then our target would be the 65 cents. Pero if this breaks down, ang ating support would be the 54 cents area na dito with the Gala price action. So right now, yun yung aking i-monitor with Gala. And still, there are still no signs of a bullish trend reversals. And as you can see, they're pretty much moving sideways then with the Gala price action. Especially, Bitcoin dominance is increasing, indicating na Bitcoin is going to perform better. Altcoins are just more likely going to move sideways or it's going to bleed against Bitcoin. So that is for the Gala price action. Let's look at other coins naman. Let's look at Matic. So for Matic, look at this guys. Our bearish divergence played out exactly as predicted sa previous analysis natin. So kung finalo niyo ating previous analysis, congratulations na nakapag-take profit ka nun. And yeah, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, noon previous analysis, meron tayo increasing price, declining RSI, indicating na we might see a bearish trend reversal. And look at that one. Played out exactly as predicted. So congratulations if you have followed that one. So ano ba yung magiging next move natin kay Matic? So for Matic, looking at the indicators, there are still no signs of a bullish trend reversal. So I don't expect yet na mag-pump kay Matic. And yeah, still no signs. I think we are still going to go down pa further around the 1.9 area. Kasi wala pa tayong support. Wala pa tayong actually na exact trend reversal indicators other than this support around the 1.98 up until the $2 area. So right now, yun yung ating pwedeng tingnan ngayon for Matic lang. So that's the only thing na pwede natin tingnan ngayon kasi wala pa tayong bullish trend reversal indicators pa. So yeah, that is for the Matic price action. And congratulations if you have followed our previous analysis with Matic, especially with that bearish divergence. So that is for the bearish divergence and for the Matic price action. Axie-Finity, tapos natin kay Axie-Finity, you can actually scroll back. So let's look at Bitcoin and tingnan natin siya, just a quick update lang. So ayan o, nandito tayo ngayon. And ito siguro yung pwedeng swing tradable opportunity natin with Bitcoin. If let's say nag-break to the downside if na-break natin tong ascending channel with sell volume, if nag-break to the downside, then our target is more likely going to be I think that is around the $48,000 US. If this breaks to the downside, but if this still continues to the upside, then we can still continue this ascending channel pa din. So right now, it's a good thing to invest in Bitcoin ngayon kasi Bitcoin dominance is indicating na Bitcoin is going to perform better against altcoins. So right now, that's for the Bitcoin price action. Just a quick update. Mana daw. Sige, pasada natin si Mana. So for Mana, meron tayong resistance around the 3.89 US dollars and nag-breakdown tayo. And then right now, another resistance is forming around the 50 MA. And I think we now have an indicator indicating kung kailan pa tayo magiging bullish or bearish. Kasi look at this. Basing on this historical data alone, na meron tayo dito kay Mana, Mana is bullish when we are above the 50 MA and we are bearish if we are below the 50 MA. So right now, Mana is bearish if you're going to ask me, following the indicators. Kasi look at this. If we are above, then that is bullish. But if we are below the line, then that is bearish. So right now, bearish tayo right now for Mana, but bearish movements are actually good buying in levels. Kasi remember, it's a good buy when we are below the line if we are bearish pa din. And it's actually a good thing if we are above the green line. Pero right now, we are below. So right now, I'm expecting to be bearish tayo kay Mana. And yeah, for the very short term lang naman siya. And if you're going to look at this, meron tayong support forming around siguro the $3 area. So yeah, meron tayong $3 area support. And resistance, we are actually forming a resistance around the 3.39 US dollars. So right now, it's pretty bearish, but yeah, hindi ko siya sugarcoat. Pretty bearish siya ngayon. And yun nga, kailangan niya ma-break si 50 MA. If hindi tayo mag-flip ng bullish kay Mana, not unless ma-break natin yung 50 MA. So ayan no. This is actually in the 4-hour time frame, so this is a bigger time frame. So yeah, right now it's not a good thing pa din, pero you can actually swing trade Mana by buying at the support around the 3.15 US dollars and then selling when it hits the 50 MA. Kasi look at that, 50 MA is actually a resistance right now. So that is for the Mana price action. CRO po, Sir Gab. Sige, let's look at CRO. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. So let's look at CRO. This is not actually our chart. I think our chart was FTX. Yeah, FTX. So right now, di ba sabi ko sa inyo previously, hindi maganda humabol kay CRO last time kasi di ba sabi ko sa inyo, overbought masyado, and look at that, meron tayong increasing price, declining RSI, and look at that one, it played out exactly as predicted. So congratulations if you have took some profits off. Ako nag-take ako ng profits noong time na nag-reach tayo doon. Pero right now, ano ba next move for CRO? I think we are more likely going to move lang with this downward movement. I think ang maganda tingnan ngayon is we actually have a falling channel na ngayon with the CRO price action. So as for CRO, we can actually swing trade this. You can actually buy the support and then sell at the resistance. So that's a good thing na pwede mo gawin kay CRO. Pero ang kailangan natin tingnan dito is we might actually get a rebound na kasi look at this. We are now acting as strong support dito sa around the 56 cents area. So 56 cents area is actually now acting as a support. So in this case, if this is going to act as a support, then we might actually get some bounces dito. And we might actually move sideways with the CRO price action if we are going to follow that movement. So right now, yun natin titingnan with the CRO price action if we are going to get bounces off dito. Kasi if this get some bounce, then yeah, we might see CRO move dito. Pero right now, I'm not expecting a CRO pump anytime soon. Kasi yun nga, kagaling lang natin sa pump and we are more likely at the reaccumulation phase na ulit with the CRO price action. Sige, siguro last few analysis na lang before we end this live. Let's look at Shiba Inu. So right now for Shiba Inu, you can see na we are still playing around the Fibonacci's retracement pa din, around the 618. So we are at the Fibonacci Golden Pocket area. So right now, we are at a good buying opportunity right now with SHIB kasi right now, the 618 area is actually a good support level. Previously, it acted as a resistance kay Shiba Inu. And you can actually see that dito sa ating galaw. So you can see na ating previous movement. Siguro extend lang natin siya. Yung previous movement natin, this 618 acted as a resistance. Pero right now, 618 is going to act as a support. So right now, I think this is a good buying opportunity right now with the Shiba Inu price action. But yeah, I'm not expecting a trend reversal yet for Shiba Inu. It's just a good buying opportunity lang kasi we are at that Fibonacci retracement support area. And yeah, that is for the Shiba Inu price action. Still no signs of trend reversals yet, especially if you're going to look at indicators. So right now, I think we are just going to move sideways with the Shiba Inu price action. So yeah, siguro last week update lang sa mga points natin. So Bitcoin is right now trying to break down. So if this breaks down, then yeah, maganda siguro mag-open ng short position dyan. If this has sell volume, pero right now wala tayong sell volume. So yeah, our target would be the 48K area if this breaks to the downside for the Bitcoin price action. And siguro last quick update kay Ethereum. Let's quickly look Ethereum before we end this live. And look at that. Ethereum is still moving sideways with our consolidation area. After playing this bullish divergence, we played that one out. Pero as mentioned kanina, Bitcoin dominance is indicating na Bitcoin is going to perform better. So right now, you should be focusing more with the Bitcoin price action kasi mas volatile at mas marami tayong makukuha profits with the Bitcoin price action for the time being based on the previous analysis natin with the Bitcoin dominance. So right now, focus more with the Bitcoin price action, especially with the increasing Bitcoin dominance. So yun muna update natin for today, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. If you want to support the channel, you can actually hit the $ sign down below to leave a donation. And as usual, if you find this video useful and informative, please subscribe for my channel for more videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye.